walks in with grace on her. Every step says she knows who she is. Hair in place, heels on steady. A quiet strength you don't want to miss. You might see beauty, you might see polish. Think that's all she brings, but there's a depth behind that presence that comes from serving the King.
Still she stands
in a grace you can't explain.
Still she stands,
yeah. Through the joy and through the pain.
not by show,
not by might, but by the power of a God-filled life.
still she stands.
Hey. He saw her once and never forgot her. Something about her stayed. Years went by, but God held the moment till he brought it back his way. Not just time and not coincidence, not just something that came and went, but a woman got it already chosen before the past were even set.
Still she stands,
In a grace you can't explain.
still she stands,
Through the joy and through the pain.
not by show,
Not by might, but by the power of a God-filled life.
still she stands.
Still she stays. She don't have to say a word, you can see it. Grace in a walk, yeah, she really lives it. Heels on steady, but she still serves. That's kingdom work, that's how she moves in it. Not for show, not for applause, just doing what the Lord calls. Front to the back, wherever needed. If it's God's house, she's all in it. Yeah. You may never see her breaking, never see a tear fall down, but grace don't mean she never felt it. It means God held her ground. Heels on,
Heart ready
still saying yes
when he calls.
Preach the word or serve in silence. She's faithful through it all. Pastor, mother, servant, leader, still showing up in what she do. An old agency knows her presence. They've seen her faith come through. Not just beside him, but with him. Still standing strong and true. Everything she is in public is the same in what she do.
Still she stands,
And that's the reason we can see what God can do through a life.
still she stands,
That's given faithfully.
still she stands,
Not shaken, not moved away by the grace of God. She's still here today. Still she stands. If you ever wonder what grace really looks like, you don't have to look far past Marlene Jones.
Stands a man still walking, still called, still learning grace. Not lifted high above the people, just standing right in his place. His life didn't skip the hard parts, didn't hide what he went through. And even now in every season, God is still working him through. Some tried to hold him to his lowest, like his past was all he'd be. But God took what they called finished and said, watch what I make him be. God is keeping the man right here, right now, today. Through every word he still has to say. God is keeping the man while he's preaching, while he's trying, while he's laughing, while he's crying. What you see standing now ain't luck, ain't chance. It's a life still in God's hands. He's bold, he's loud, he's funny, He'll crack a joke, then pray you through. He's sensitive, a big old teddy bear. Feels deeper than most people do. He gives folks chance after chance, treats them how he wished he'd been treated. And when they hurt him, yes, it stings, but he keeps going undefeated. Oh, God is keeping the man right here, right now, today. Through every word he still has to say. Oh, God is keeping the man when he's strong and when he's weak, even in the things he doesn't speak. What we see standing now ain't luck, ain't chance. It's a life still in God's hands. You smile loud but carry quiet, more than most will ever know. And God saw every hidden battle you never let the people show. There were days you could have walked away, closed the book and left the call, but something deep kept pulling on you, and you kept giving God your all. God is keeping, God is keeping, and we thank God for every time you stay, for every word you still obey, for every soul that heard him clearer because you didn't walk away. They counted him out, but God counted him in. They wrote his story in pencil, but God rewrote it in grace. What they call failure, God called foundation. And what didn't kill him didn't just make him stronger, it made him useful in this place. God is keeping you through every high and every low, through things we see and things we don't. God is keeping you, and that's the reason you still stand, a living work in God's own hands. Where you are is not the end, it's just the place God's working in. What God is keeping is still becoming. Not a perfect man, but a kept one. Not a quiet man, but a chosen one. And if anybody ever wonders what God can do, they can look at you, Pastor Bishop Andre Jones.